It was 6:47 in the morning on a quiet Tuesday when my doorbell went crazy like someone was trying to break it by ringing it super hard. I walked to the front door of my nice Ridgemont Hills house, still wearing my gray t-shirt and checkered pants, wiping sleep from my eyes. I thought it might be someone delivering a package or my neighbor asking to borrow my lawnmower again. But when I opened the door, Evelyn Harper was standing on my porch. She thinks she's the boss of our whole neighborhood HOA. She was holding 2 huge suitcases, a pillow tucked under her arm, and had a mean smile that could make milk go bad. Her reddish-brown hair was pulled back super tight like she was angry, and her bright orange sweatsuit looked like it came from the worst fashion show ever. "It's about time, Nathan Carter," she said rudely, pushing past me like she already owned my house. "I've been out here for 3 minutes. Don't you know how wrong it is to make someone as important as me wait?" I blinked, my brain still sleepy, thinking this had to be a bad dream. "Wait, what, Evelyn? What are you doing in my house?" She dropped her bags in my hallway like a general taking over a castle. "I'm moving in, obviously. Didn't you see my note? I slipped it under your door. Last week, 6 months, no rent. Think of it as your job to help community leaders." I crossed my arms, leaning against the door, shocked by how rude she was. "You want to live here in my house for free for 6 whole months?" Her eyes got narrow as she looked around my living room like a health inspector. "Want has nothing to do with it, Nathan. I have to. My house situation is messed up right now. And since you're single, living alone in this big place and clearly need help learning neighborhood rules, this helps us both." It hit me like getting smacked with a brick. Evelyn Harper, the woman who'd made my life a paperwork nightmare for 3 years with her endless HOA picky notes about my mailbox being 1 inch too low, late-night angry rants about how my bushes looked, complaints about my Christmas lights she said I wasn't allowed to have, had lost her house and decided I was her personal rescue plan. "Let me make sure I understand," I said, trying not to laugh. "You've bugged me for years with silly rule violations, and now you think I'll let you live here because you say so?" Her face twisted into an angry look, the kind from someone who always gets what they wants. "Listen, Nathan, you don't understand who has the power here. I'm the HOA president. I have friends on the city council, the zoning board, real estate big shots. Make me mad and you'll get violations you didn't even know were real." 2 years ago, I'd bought this house in Ridgemont Hills, dreaming of a peaceful suburb life. Nice streets, clean homes, a close community feeling. What I hadn't expected was Evelyn, who used her HOA hammer like a magic wand. From day 1, she'd marked me as an outsider who needed constant watching. Week 1, she complained my doormat wasn't centered. Week 2, she measured my lawn and fined me for grass a half-inch too long. By month 3, I was drowning in tickets for stuff like parking in my own driveway, a single Halloween pumpkin she called tasteless. But this was crazy. "So you're thinking," I said, still blocking her. "Way, is that after bothering me you get to crash here because you're having house problems?" She waved her hand. "Water under the bridge, Nathan. You should be thankful. Me being here will make your house worth more money. It's like an investment." I almost respected how bold she was. "Evelyn," I said, my voice calm but serious. "Listen, carefully. You're not moving in. Not today, not ever. Take your bags and find somewhere else to mooch." Her face turned different shades of red, ending on angry, dark red. "You can't be serious. Do you know who I am? What I can do to you?" "Yeah," I shot back, stepping aside and pointing to the door. "You're the woman leaving my house before I call the cops for trespassing." That's when Evelyn Harper showed her true craziness. Her face twisted like in a scary movie, and she let out a scream that could have broken windows 3 blocks away. "You cannot do this to me," she cried, hugging her pillow like it would save her. "I'm the president. I have rights." I watched, shocked, as this 50-something woman threw a fit like a little kid, stomping, waving her arms, walking around my hallway like a trapped wild animal. "Evelyn, calm down," I tried. "Don't you dare tell me to calm down," she yelled, pointing a shaking finger at me. "You people are all the same. No respect for people in charge, no understanding of rules." "You people?" I asked, already sensing the ugly truth. She stumbled, caught off guard, then kept going. I mean people who don't respect leadership, who ignore the natural order. The order where you live in my house for free, I said sarcastically. Exactly, she screamed, missing the insult completely. You've got space you don't need. You're single, no family, and honestly, you could learn from my skills. I leaned against the doorframe, amazed by the meltdown. And what happened to your house, Evelyn? The one with the perfect lawn you always bragged about? Her face went pale, then red. It's temporary, a small problem. The bank doesn't see the value I bring to this community. The bank? It's complicated, she snapped. Some people don't get that leadership is a full-time job. They worry about silly things like house payments while I'm keeping up standards. The puzzle made sense. Evelyn, obsessed with HOA control, had forgotten her bills. So you lost your house because you were too busy finding fault with me to pay your house payment? I didn't lose anything, she yelled. It's a move while I fix paperwork nonsense. I smirked. And I'm your charity because you think you deserve. It? Her eyes burned. You think house values stay high without me watching? I've given up everything. If looks could kill, I'd be dust. You'll be sorry about this, Nathan, she hissed, her voice low and scary. I know inspectors, codes, permits. You've forgotten about. Make me mad and I'll make your life terrible. I laughed. You've been trying for 3 years, Evelyn. What's new? She grabbed her bags, anger blazing. You'll see. Nobody treats Evelyn Harper like this and gets away with it. I'll be back, and you'll beg me to stay. She slammed my door so hard the neighbor's cat screamed 2 houses down. Through the window, I watched her stand on my porch for 5 minutes, planning. She dragged her suitcases to the sidewalk, called someone on her phone, and I made coffee thinking I'd won. I was totally wrong. Peace lasted 18 hours. Wednesday morning, I found a ticket taped super strong to my door. Homeowner Nathan Carter failed to keep lawn edges neat per Section 47B Ridgemont Hills rules. Fine. $150. Fix within 48 hours or face. Court action. I looked at my lawn. Neat, trimmed, unchanged for months. I took pictures, sensing trouble coming. By Thursday, 3 more notices. Mailbox not straight, driveway used wrong, and a weird community beauty violation. Friday brought a letter from the Ridgemont Hills Standards Police Division, probably Evelyn's made-up thing, fining me $500 for ignoring leadership. I called the HOA's manager, Lisa Monroe. Nathan, I'm so sorry, she said. We've had 17 complaints about Evelyn this week. She's bothering anyone with space to house her, guest rooms, pools, even a basement for her leadership. Headquarters. She's begging door to door. So unprofessionally put, but yes. Say no and the tickets pile up. What can you do? It's tricky. She's still the elected president, though not living here anymore. The rules don't cover this. She's sleeping in. Her car at the community center, hiding from police. A desperate dictator was a dangerous one. So a homeless ex-neighbor finds us into misery? I'm working on it, Nathan. Write down everything and don't be alone with her. A chill ran through me. Why? She's acting weird. Last night, she demanded to use the Wilsons' shower at 2 a.m., screaming about racial conspiracies when they said no. I bought a really good security system, cameras, motion sensors. My neighbor Diego Alvarez helped put it up. Serious equipment, man, he said, mounting a camera. What's got you scared? I told the whole story. He showed me a flyer. Alert. Nathan Carter threatens community values. A rant accused me of antisocial acts and refusing housing help. She's turning the neighborhood against me. Worse, Diego said. She told folks at the center you're dealing drugs to afford this place. The racist hint made me mad. How many believe this? Most think she's lost her mind, but a few wonder about standards. My stomach dropped. Evelyn was using prejudice as a weapon. Monday, 17 motion alerts. Video of Evelyn sneaking around my yard at 11:47 p.m., measuring my mailbox at 12:23 a.m., taking pictures of trash cans, looking through my window at 2:30 a.m., mumbling about probable cause. I called Lisa. This is beyond us, Nathan. Call the police. Trespassing, maybe stalking. Officer Elena Ruiz agreed. This is worrying. Looking through windows at 2:30 a.m. is against the law. She looked at my pile of 15 tickets, including violation of racial harmony. These are the ramblings of a mental health crisis. Then at the community center, Evelyn set up a conspiracy whiteboard. We'll need that restraining order. Tuesday 23. Violation notices duct-taped my door in a crazy collage. At 2:15 p.m., sirens screamed. 2 cop cars, a fire truck, an ambulance stopped at my house. Officer Ruiz approached. We got a 911 call. Domestic violence. You attacking a woman in your yard. What? I've been on Zoom all day. Across the street, Evelyn took pictures from her car. She faked it, I said. Ruiz confronted her. Evelyn waved a camera, claiming evidence. She says you cleaned it up in 15 minutes. Ruiz said filing a false report is a felony. She arrested Evelyn as neighbors watched. He's dangerous, Evelyn screamed. Ask why someone like him lives here. Mrs. Jackson, a kind retired lady, scoffed. She's lost it. Told me you had criminal friends. Flyers got worse, colorful, screaming, Ridgemont Hills under attack. They painted me as a scout for a plan to crash house values. Mrs. Jackson, as my helper, Diego as an enabler. My house loan papers were photocopied illegally. Lisa said she's called hourly demanding your removal, citing rules from another HOA she ran 15 years ago. That night, Evelyn was in my driveway, clipboard in hand. Court-ordered checkup for your rule hearing next Tuesday, Nathan. She handed me papers for a Mark Carter in Pinewood Estates. This isn't me. Her smile twisted. That's what they want you to think. I know the truth. A black car sat nearby. That's Detective Sullivan investigating you, she bragged. I walked over. It sped off. Officer Ruiz confirmed, no Sullivan, that car is rented, someone's helping her. Her clipboard held my house plans, photos, my schedule, even my mail time. A note. Subject prepping for absence. Speed up phase 3. My brother Lucas urged, leave Nathan, she's dangerous. I won't let her win, I said. At Friday's HOA meeting, Evelyn's war room, 3 whiteboards, photos, strings, awaited, for neighbors nodding along. Nathan, we're reviewing your conspiracy, she cooed. A man, George Klein, pointed. Suspicious packages, odd visitors, income doesn't match. I'm a tech consultant. Margaret Reed snapped. We've seen cars late at night. Food delivery, Lisa interrupted. This isn't your office, Evelyn. No. Hearing exists. Evelyn raged, handing out files about me, credit report included. He's lying about income, illegal sources. Board member Paula Gray snapped. Credit reports aren't public. That's fraud. Evelyn screamed. They're taking over. People like him don't belong. She threw a whiteboard. Chairs crashed. I gave up. My house to save you. Police and a crisis team arrived. They don't understand, Evelyn sobbed, clutching my photo. This isn't over, Nathan, she hissed as they led her away. Detective Mia Torres revealed Evelyn paid an ex-cop, Rick Sullivan, $15,000 for illegal background checks on 17 residents. Phase 4 planned boycotts, city complaints, citizen patrols. She'd stolen $30,000 from the HOA, tried credit cards in my name. Released after 72 hours, Evelyn returned with a bullhorn. You've been tricked. The criminal lives among you, Rick recorded. Sirens cut her off. When your house values crash, I tried to save you, she yelled, staring at me. Goodbye, Nathan. I hope you're happy. Months later, her psychiatrist, Dr. Emily Lynn, sent her apology. Dear Nathan, I'm sorry. My worry and fear of change drove me. You represented my fears, not your actions. I'm ashamed of my racist hints. I hope you forgive me. The HOA's building a garden with the money I stole. Sincerely, Evelyn. She got probation, 500 hours of service helping the homeless. Rick got 2 years. Ridgemont Hills healed. I helped new neighbors, Sophia and Leo Garcia, with their garden. Late at night, I wonder if Evelyn sees the real threat was her. but her final words haunt me. "This isn't over.